I'm Michelle. I'm Michael's wife. I'm helping with our train layout. So, today I'm going to be teaching you how to put rocks on a stream bed.
And how will it benefit the viewer?
And, well, I think and hope that you will learn from what we're doing with our train layout, and maybe you want to build your own train layout and wondering how to do this.
So can we tell them to keep watching if they want to know more?
Yes, we can. And hopefully you'll hit like and subscribe. All right, today we're gonna glue rocks. So what I'm doing is I have clear Elmer's glue, and what I'm gonna do is just kind of put a thin layer, enough that I can see that the rocks are gonna hold in place. So I'm just gonna start like about an inch or two, so I don't get too far ahead of myself. Put my glue down. I got a pile of rocks that I want to use. So I'm just going to take one by one and just put them in the glue that I lay down and just push them solid to the hold. So I'm just going to go down the line. Doesn't have to be in any order. Just place them however you want. Just going to keep on going down the line. And I'm not going to go all the way to the water line. I don't know if you can see here, but Michael's got the layout line, and then he's got the stream bed line. So I'm just putting my rocks just to the line where I can see the orange. Keep going. Make sure you push them down so they are in the glue. That's what's going to hold them. I'm going to put some more glue down. Not very far ahead. And just keep on going down the line. Some are going to be loose because it's still wet, so just be careful. And of course the rocks are different sizes.
Let's change angles of the camera and zoom in a little bit so they can see a little bit more about what you're doing here.
All right. So I've been going down the line, and what I've been noticing is like the bigger size rocks that I have, they're not holding as well as I thought they were going to be, like towards like the actual creek bed. So I've been putting those like in the middle or on the top. So let's see. I'm going to put another layer. Also, what I've been noticing is there's holes that I see, but I could always go back later. I just want to get the line set up, and then I can go fix the holes later. I'm just working down the line. My fingers have glue on them, so they're picking up the rocks for me.
Yeah, just try not to cover up that paint.
What paint?
You can get it down a little bit more.
Yeah, I know. I told them that you can go back and fill in the holes that you missed.
The reflection colors of the water. We don't want to cover too much of that up.
Yeah. So my fingers are doing the walking. And just have a little bit of glue on my fingers. It's helping. I could use my needle nose pliers, but
tweezers.
I don't have tweezers big enough, but I could use those, but they'll get full of glue as well. So I have an angled needle nose, which worked really good on the ground cover. But this, I think, will be just fine with my fingers. Making sure it sticks. All right. So now I'm going to have to get my stepping stool out. I know I'm tall, but I can't make sure these are going to be really even and stuff, or, I mean, with no holes. So I got to make sure I can look over it. Make sure I'm doing it correctly. How does it look, babe?
The mirror looks good.
Okay. I love model trains, so whatever I could do to help. Michael did all the hard stuff. I call hard stuff like the landscape. I've never done that part before, but I've done a lot of detail stuff. Ground cover. I know how to play with trains. Oh. Okay, it's looking pretty darn good. Okay, I need more glue. It's hard with this lighting to see how far my glue went, but so I move fast. Okay. Need to find some more small pebbles in the bag. And these pebbles I didn't buy at a store or I didn't order them online. I just went out to my parents, went to their driveway, and collected a bunch of little pebbles. That's all you need to do. So I noticed at craft stores and like Hobbytown, they charge a lot for rocks. And you can just go right outside your back door and get some. Okay. A little more glue. I just don't want to get too far ahead of me or myself because I've seen that the glue is going down into the creek bed, so I don't want that to happen. I don't want it to mess with the the riverbed too much. Because when we pour the resin, it's not going to look good. The water resin. It's actually really fun. Keeps your mind busy. Getting the little tight spaces in here though. Oh. And they don't have to go in any particular way, just put them on. And you can go back and see how you did it. See if there's any ones that might be loose. There's one. Just kind of gently tap them just to make sure the glue's got a hold of it. Okay, I think I'm going to go back just a little bit and fill in some holes. Just a little bit here. Also, when you're going backwards to fill in the holes, be careful so you don't knock any of the wet rocks loose. Alright, so I gotta get my needle nose out because my fingers will not fit in that tight little spot. Let's see here. Okay. Put a little more glue down. It's real narrow right here, so my fingers won't get the little pebbles right where I want them. So I'll just do it this way. Okay. Got glue on my needle nose, but that's okay. It helps me pick up the rocks, like my fingers. You can always wash them off later. This is actually really fun. Okay, it's looking good. Some will slide down, so be careful. Just go back and check every once in a while. Your fingers are going to get really gluey. But you want to make sure every little pebble has glue on it. Okay, I think that looks okay. That one slid down. Some might be heavier than others, so you gotta watch for that. That one's a little heavy for there, but I think I can make it work. Let's turn it around. There we go. Okay, looks good. glue sure helps on my finger though. Yeah, I gotta get that one. Oh, they're sliding down.
It's not easy, is it?
No, it's not.
No, when I did this side, it was tough.
Yeah, you watch people on TV with train layouts, and they make it look really easy. The professionals that have done it for a long time, you know.
I started to realize if you use the bigger rock down at the bottom, and then it'll hold like a foundation for the little ones to come up on top.
Yeah, I've been kind of figuring that out too. But I do have a lot of holes that I see, but I don't want to fill them in quite yet because these ones are all wet. So I don't want them to slide anymore. See, these ones are sliding. So that one fell off. So see, you just gotta play with it. Okay, stay. Stay. Good. You gotta talk to your rocks. Alright, so now I gotta dig through my little rock pile that I got. These ones are falling down. They got a mind of their own. Stay.
Show them your pile of rocks.
1 second. I gotta make sure.
You can just put that in front of the camera and they'll see what you're looking at.
Okay. Just double checking. Oh, that needs more glue. Also, what I was gonna say is that you can go back and just pour some glue on top of the loose ones if you don't want to mess it up. Or if you're afraid that they're gonna all slide, just kind of put a little bit of glue on top just to make sure. Because this will dry clear and you won't even see it. That needs a little bit. Alright, and then I can go over later, like I'll probably do it tomorrow, next day. And just kind of gently touch them and see if any are loose and just add some more glue to it. Alright, so what I did is an old plastic container that I kept. I put my rocks in there so I can go through and see which ones I want to use. The bigger ones are just too big for N scale. So I've been digging through and I just find like these littler ones. And then I just put them all in a pile like I had here and I can just grab them easily. So, alright, well, I'm going to take a break and I'll be back.
We got the other part of the M. Michael going to lay down a few of these rocks. Give her back a break. I'd like to get this done pretty quick because we got water effects coming.
Did you need that stool?
I don't need that stool. I'm a giant. Good on video?
Mm-hmm. It's looking so real. Can't wait to get the resin in there. It's gonna look real. Alright, well I'm gonna sit down and go through some more little rocks and pick some out for you.
There's a song that, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but That Rock Won't Roll. You know that song?
Yeah.
You know the words?
Not off the top of my head, but if it was playing, I'd probably remember and sing to it.
Yeah, it goes, that rock won't roll.
Oh, yes, it will. What is he talking about?
I don't know. We'll have to listen to the song. Maybe the viewers can go down to the descriptions below and watch the song, That Rock Won't Roll. I'll link it in the descriptions below.
We just can't play music because it's copyrighted, right?
Yeah, I can't play music because it's copyrighted. Grab another handful of rocks.
It goes fast. I mean, you just gotta be careful that they don't slide on you.
Doesn't that look cool?
It looks very cool.
Looks cool in the video. And I think what would be cool is if we could find some a soundtrack to just water rushing over like rocks and boulders and stuff like that.
Well, we could make our own if you really wanted to go for a drive.
Yeah. And then I'd have to learn how to do audio track downloads and stuff like that. And maybe some of my viewers know how to do that, but I'm not real sure about that.
Couldn't we just like film it on our phone and then
Yeah, I don't know how I would do that. It's maybe something I could look into.
we'd have to add it to our video.
Yeah, we'd have to. If we could do an audio track and then just play the audio track underneath what we're doing, like if we just want our viewers to watch us work on it, we could pipe in that background music, you know.
Okay, just flip them over.
Just put them in my pile there.
Cats will find it first. Okay.
We are recording.
All the little ones fell to the bottom of the bag, so it's easy.
Goes pretty fast when you're tall. I'm 6.5 feet tall. My wife is only 5'10", so I've got almost a foot or so more height above her.
All family.
I think I've worked past my camera's length here. Let me see. I got a couple more inches to go there, and then that'll be off the camera, but we'll just move it at another angle.
I don't see very many husband and wife train videos.
Not many, where the wife is actually doing some of the layout.
It's fine.
Well, just think, we're going to be running operations together. We'll each have our own train to run, and hopefully we won't run into each other.
Nope, because those engines are very expensive, I've been seeing.
Yeah, DCC stuff. But I think we're going to try to do our whole house layout, or our great room layout, before we get into a point of wanting to put more expensive locomotives on our track. 'Cause we can still run the whole layout with a DC locomotive. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause I think for that $800 to buy two DC locomotives and then the power to control it, I think we could probably finish the complete layout with that same price. I'm going to move the camera just a little bit.
I cannot wait to show our viewers what we have planned for the future for our layout.
You mean as we're building it? They already seen it in the introduction video.
I am talking about not our main train layout right here, but what we have in store for them and extending it.
Yeah.
That'll be in the future.
Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed to our channel, now would be a good time to do that, and that way you'll get all of our future notifications of whenever we upload a video.
All of our fun surprises.
Yeah, we also do unboxing surprises if we order something in the mail. We put that in a video too, because this is all a gift to us. You know, we don't have jobs where we can go out and just buy the stuff. So it has to come a little at a time, or in gifts from people that get us gifts. Yeah, I guess that's what you call it.
Lose open your fingers, grab the rocks.
Yeah, but sometimes that's a little irritating. I think it's going to be going pretty good there because we're going to be able to have a place where we can um, put pine trees next to it, but that'll be pretty cool when we put the greenery over the top of it.
Yeah. So you were saying, which I think is going to look really cool, is like, for example, put greenery here and then kind of drape it down.
Yeah, it's called polyfiber.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's actually a pretty cool.
This stuff.
No, it's different than that stuff. That stuff is undergrowth.
Oh, that's right. Oh, the polyfiber is that like more like a vine?
Yeah, the polyfiber is like the hair nets that you used to wear in the kitchen.
Oh. I don't know if I've seen that.
Well, you'll see it here in a couple of weeks when we get some. Because before we put water resin in there, technically we should have everything done in the stream to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm getting to a point where I can't hardly reach it myself. So I would actually pull the layout out and then.
I can go back and fill in your holes as well when I do mine. I just want to let it dry.
I think I'm going to have a lot of holes.
Okay. And then when these are all dry, do you want me to put a little bit of undergrowth like I did over here?
We'll line this edge with.
This is going to be the cow.
Cattle operation. So this undergrowth that we're putting, it's going to follow all the way along through here.
Okay.
Just
Just like this?
Yeah, just a little bit like that.
Okay.
So I think that's as far as I'm going to go in this video. If y'all like what you see, give us a thumbs up and please subscribe and check out what we're going to be doing in our next step. Coming soon. Talk to y'all later.